Eve Dip had taken great risks in carrying out her experiment. Even fear for her young daughter wasn't enough to stop her. The time was right. She was going to rely on Cyan City's ancient pendant to protect little Monica. Cyan Plasma! This was the first time anyone had managed to get so close to it. The plasma had to give in, and with victory over the plasma, fame and fortune would follow. And so it was that the calm of the underground Cyan Sea had been violated. A huge wave had formed. People still had time to step back, but they chose to believe that their machines would protect them instead. The Cyan plasma destroyed everyone, old and young alike. Nobody and nothing was able to resist it. But then the plasma flare had reached out to Monica. But what had happened? A power that contained the plasma had saved her. And that power was hidden in her red pendant. There was only one man who managed to witness the disaster unfold from a safe distance, and he was the only person who knew what Cyan plasma really was. Shortly after her 25th birthday, Monica received an anonymous letter.
Your parents are still alive and are in need of your help. Go find them in Cyan City. Could it be true that my mother is actually alive? In any event, nothing can stop me from finding out.
Someone has come at last. Since the disaster, meeting people here has been difficult.
But there are some people in the city, aren't there?
Well, it isn't empty, but the disaster's left its mark on everyone.
There was some kind of explosion, wasn't there? Did you see it happen?
I saw it from a distance, but the light was so bright that my eyes were damaged anyway. Please, help me by preparing a curative potion for them. You'll find all of the flowers and berries for it growing right around here.
Okay, I'll go look for them. I'm going to need a container to fill with clear water.
Thank you. I'm able to see a little once again. It looks as though you are the girl with the pendant. There are some who will try to double-cross you because of this pendant. Be careful.
I'll do my best. But where should I go now? Do I need to cross the bridge?
Yes, over this way. But it isn't so simple. You're going to need to find something amongst my things first. And while I'm able to see a bit, I'll go and bring something back to you that you might find interesting. Welcome to Cyan City. Our city is very ancient, and many scientists have been drawn here to study it. Most were drawn here by the Cyan plasma, which unfortunately also led to the disaster that happened 20 years ago. We are now looking for young women to work in our lab, to help us seek for ways to clear up the aftermath of the disaster.
Are any witnesses of the disaster still alive?
Only a few have survived, and I'm one of them. We may look a bit unusual, but don't be scared. Come on in, please, don't hesitate. Commander Eve has been awaiting you. She has high hopes that you'll be a good match for us.
So, some people have survived. My mother could be one of them.
Hey, where did you get this pendant?
Why did he attack me? Did he want to take my pendant away from me? It seems that my pendant protected me, and all that's left of this phantom is a fragment of a pendant. I have a very strange feeling. I must find my mother. I refuse to believe that she might be like this phantom, too.
I'm glad to see that you've already made it into the city.
They've sent me to see Commander Eve.
I see. Did you know that Commander Eve is actually a small amount of cyan plasma that was stuck in a containment chamber during the disaster?
Oh, really? I was hoping to see my mother. Her name is Eve as well.
You aren't the only person who thought it could be her. But don't worry. We're going to help everybody who has suffered from the disaster, including your mother.
Did you and my mother work together?
Yes. I want to show you a photograph to prove that you can trust me. But I've lost it. Over here somewhere. I can't seem to find it. It's dark here and my vision is poor. Now, when the lanterns have been turned on, please go find this photograph. Look here. Do you recognize yourself? This is me, and this is your mother. This was taken from the time that she had found Nikola Tesla's diaries and decided to go through with the experiment. An attempt to extract a small amount of cyan plasma to the surface. Even in his day, Tesla found it too dangerous and refused to carry out this experiment.
Was he afraid that fragments of the plasma might break free? Do you know if smaller pieces of plasma have intelligence?
Pieces of plasma can be controlled. The smaller the volume of plasma, the lower its intellect. However, what Tesla was afraid of was that all of the plasma could break free. He knew that such an event could potentially destroy all life on Earth. Don't be afraid, my daughter. I'm so sorry. I'll do you no harm. I'm your father. This pendant is the cause of all the problems. Great power is held within it.
My father? This can't be true. I remember my father. He was a completely different person.
I hope that you'll be able to recall me one day. As for now, you must go to the stained glass alcove to continue playing your role. This will help you to move around the city freely.
How can I get to the alcove? There is a wall that is blocking the way.
There are special symbols that you can use that will help you remove the wall.
Give your name.
Monica Dip.
So, you're looking for a job and are interested in our job opening? Well, I'm quite sure you won't find it disappointing.
I believe I will.
All right. Now, we need to create your personal file. In that case, here's your first test. Go find my assistant. He's...
This is going much better than I had expected. This piece of plasma is a prisoner of the containment chamber, so it's not so dangerous. And otherwise, my pendant will protect me from the phantoms.
I've been waiting for you. Congratulations, you have passed the test. Now you must undergo the full body scan.
What is this full body scan for? Is it safe?
Don't ask any unnecessary questions. All candidates must go through a health screening from our underground equipment. Now, we'll take the plasma lights and go down there. What's this?
This is my pendant! I have 2 pendant fragments now. I think I'm going to need them. The Phantom mentioned something about plasma lights. I need to find them first before I go looking for the underground machines. I think the Cyan plasma experiment was carried out down there.